Boys, this is a quick video on how to make fuck you money and why it's way easier than you think. I want to start this video with a story when I used to work in sales. I worked at a telephone company. I had a boss who was a complete arsehole. He was the biggest fucking egomaniac bastard on planet Earth. This guy was a sick individual. He was sick in the head. I'll actually say his name. He was called Dean. So if you're watching this, Dean, fuck you. I asked Dean a question. Something very normal in our job. I believe it was about if I could get a fucking little thing to put on my headset, the mouthpiece, to stop my voice from getting like muffled with the wind blowing out of my mouth when I spoke on the phone because I was cold calling. And Dean decided he was going to fucking shout at me in front of everyone and basically publicly embarrass me. This was the kind of guy that would, if people did their job well, he'd make you get up and dance and sing. And if you did your job bad, he was a big one for public humiliation. So for asking that question, that set him off on this tirade of shouting at me and then laughing in my face that I'd got upset that he shouted at me. So in these situations, I look back in my head and I just think it would have been so nice to stand up in front of Dean and just say, fuck you, fuck your job, I'm out of here. Don't ever humiliate me again. And that brings me on to the subject of fuck you money. Fuck you money is not a humongous amount of money. Fuck you money is the ability, the amount of money that you need to be able to turn around to an employer, someone that has rule over your life, and go, fuck you. If what they say doesn't fit with your rules and your values and they decide they want to humiliate you, and that works for any different person. So how do you acquire fuck you money? Now, fuck you money is not for normal people. If you're a normal person, you'll probably never acquire fuck you money. If you're an extraordinary individual, which I know a lot of you are, you've got discipline, determination. Fuck you money comes from fuck you ability. The ability to do something so well that the need for your skill will always outmatch the supply. One example of this, if you are a salesman, an online high-ticket salesman, and you are fucking the bee's knees, you are the dog's bollocks, you are the shit, and you can close anything and anyone whenever you want. If your boss turns around to you and wants you to work certain hours or do something that you don't want to do or humiliates you, you have the beautiful ability to turn around and laugh about it, tell him to go fuck himself and go and find a new job, because your skill is so in demand. You now have fuck you ability and fuck you money. The other thing you need to bear in mind when you're building up fuck you money, keep your expenses low. Keep your expenses far under what you make. There's nothing kind of more relaxing than having enough money in the bank to cover you for a year. Try and get to that point. I know people say invest, and I think that's very important as well, but try and get to a point where all your expenses, you keep them nice and low. Then you've got freedom. Then you've got freedom to do what you want. And that's one of the most beautiful things as a man. And one of the things I'm grateful for in my current situation is nobody tells me what to do. And that's worth far more than any job and any amount of money, is freedom and the ability to do what you want and not get humiliated as a man. I think it's one of the things that probably grates on guys the most, probably gets in people's heads the most out of anything out there, is humiliation, and having to take humiliation from a boss, from a teacher. A lot of the men that we become, a lot of that comes from being humiliated at some point in our lives. And fuck you money is the way out. So if you're sitting there thinking, yeah, I've taken far too much humiliation in my life, I'm fed up with people telling me what to do. There's so many times I've wanted to turn around and say something and stick up for myself, but I've never been in the position to do it. I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like to be on the edge, to be on that line of you need that money so bad that you can't say anything to your boss, and it's not a nice place to be. So get angry, use that energy, use that power, learn to fight, get strong, get big, get aggressive, and go out there and grab what you want. Develop a skill. If you want to get into the skill of high ticket sales, come and join us in the 10K Accelerator, link down below. Teach you exactly how to get in and get a job. We'll also teach you how to get strong, how to get your mind under control. If you want to talk to me, network with me directly, be in a group with a load of other killers, then the new elite is down below. Or if you want something free, go check me out on Instagram, go check me out on my free Telegram. I'll be dropping value for you from now on every Wednesday and Sunday, because I have a deal with my business partner, Bill, that if I don't post on those days, I owe him £1,000. So over $1,000. So you can guarantee I'll be here showing up daily. Bill will be keeping me accountable. No excuses. No excuses for having not been here. I need this content coming out. Even if it's just a little video like this, you boys can clock in and see me on a Wednesday and a Sunday, guaranteed. So boys, great to see you again. Go and grab what's yours. Live fast. Don't wait. See you on the other side.